So here we are, guys. Dave Casey, who drives our 782 Motors Touring Car Masters Tiranas, dropped in the shop today. Come to see some of the cars in our auction for our October lineup, man. So yeah, going to do a bit of a walk around. You can check it out with Dave in real time.
Yep, yeah, you probably see me littering my social media feeds with all the videos and the reels on Instagram and whatnot. And yeah, I just thought I'd drop in and we'll just do something live here with Lockie at the moment and just walk through of this 80 strong car lineup. So yeah, let's just
won't show all of them, but we'll give you a sneak peek. Yeah. So we'll walk through. First up here, we've got our 63 lightweight Galaxy. So this is a super rare car, factory lightweight. They built just over 200 of these cars in total, man. There was 20 of them built in LA. This one was apparently built for Fatty Gagan, for Pete Gagan, a race here in Australia originally. All of the lightweight cars are generally white with red trim. This is the only one they build in the world that's black on black and the only one with XL trim. Super, super special car, 427 from the factory, lightweight factory race car. So
yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
This is our Bathurst themed auction. So we've got a lot of race cars and Bathurst themed cars in this one.
Yep.
Got another XY GT Falcon. This one's running at no reserve. So matching numbers, really nice car. Yellow ochre, saddle trim, but no reserve, man, this thing. So someone's got an opportunity to buy a really nice car at,
definitely at no reserve,
says.
That's pretty good.
Another XA GT sedan, this one, so really nice full resto car. But we've got a good lineup of GT Falcons and great Holdens with the Bathurst auction. We wanted to have a strong Aussie
you got
lineup.
Your Phase 3.
The king of them, mate. The king of them out and the king of the Aussie muscle cars, man. Yep. So yeah, Phase 3 GTHO, genuine car with books, matching numbers.
That's good, eh?
It looks restored, hey, but it's not a full resto car. This thing's had an external repaint. That's all original trim.
Yeah, okay.
Super nice matching numbers, Phase 3.
Yeah, that's a beauty right there, that one, eh?
It's a bit of your speed, Dave.
Yeah. I was just saying to Benny before, it's priced very, very fairly, this car.
Dude, you
just buy it for for what the owner is thinking he wanted. And I know for a fact, if you wanted to build that motor right there, you're looking at around the $100,000 mark. It's fully dry sumped. This whole drive line,
it's crazy. Man.
So you could pretty much buy this car and just slap the drive line out.
100%. Yeah. So genuine NASCAR, 800 horsepower Dodge NASCAR, obviously turnkey setup, all ready to go. A lot of the time when you see these things advertised, not that they're advertised very often, they're just a shell or a chassis. This thing's full turnkey, starts, runs, does all the stuff, and it's a left-right car too. It's not a circuit NASCAR.
And it's actually a genuine, as it was raced, NASCAR. It's not a replica. Cool. It's a legit car. So that's pretty cool to have in here, mate.
Another one, mate. That's a bit of your speed here. Race car, little GTR XU1 Tribute, little LJ, man. It's got a 3300. Cheap fun, man. Yeah, 100%. Track car for someone. Set up to run in Group N, C stuff.
Another one. Touring Car Masters car.
LX Tirana hatchback. This is a Touring Car Masters car. A bit similar to what you're looking at in Touring Car Masters, mate, but obviously it's hatch instead of a sedan.
Yep.
But fully set up race car, bunch of tough gear in it.
Turnkey ready to go.
Turnkey ready to go, man. Go and have some fun.
Oh, this is a toughie.
This is cool, man. So this is a tribute to Sox and Martin. So 70 Duster. Duster's a bit of a rare car. It's a 383 car. Sounds super tough, but Sox and Martin was super well known, big in the Mopar world. In America, racing, bunch of cool drag cars.
Definitely.
A bare metal 49 Chevy Ute, so an Aussie bodied Ute, but full build underneath this thing, man. It's got a tough blown 383.
Yeah, I had a look online last night.
This is pretty cool, man. Yeah, I can see you in that one.
Yeah. I was actually asking Ben before, they obviously clear coat this.
Yeah, so it's all bare metal. It's actually a super nice body. When they got paint on them, they've all got filler to hide all the little bits, and it's a super nice body, and you can see that because it's nothing to hide, man. It's all bare and cleared.
Yep.
This one's actually really special too. So continuing a bit with the race car theme, this is a 37 Chevy Gasser. This thing was raced by a guy called Don Norwell in the US, and he was known in California in the 60s, man. This was his original race car. Set records in this car, and it's legit 60s original Gasser. That was legit history in the drag scene in the US. Cool, so super cool. It came over here by a guy that we both know with a mullet like yours, and in a big collection. And
seems like a good bloke then.
Yeah, he's a good bloke. Couple of Cobras here, man. Yeah, so these are both super unique ones as well.
This one is catching me. I had a look online last night. It's a bit of a wild bit of kit. It's
crazy. So absolute pace, car, and they run a full semi-aluminium monocoque chassis. It's got a blown side blower on it on a 347 stroker, big brakes, cantilever coilovers all around.
You're
Like
going to see it means business by the coolers and
oh,
stuff
100%.
in the front.
It's proper business.
Yeah.
And this thing's super rad too. So this is all the cool classic looks of a Cobra.
Yep.
You know, 427 wide body. It's got the big billboard tyres, which I fucking love them.
Yeah.
But underneath it's a Coyote. It's a late model
righto.
Coyote and a 5-speed in it. So super reliable, still super fast. All the really cool gear.
That's tough, man.
Oh man, I love this car.
Yeah.
So this is a 1970 AAR Cuda. It's a genuine AAR. The AAR were race homologation models for Trans Am racing.
Yep.
Dan Gurney in the US had the AAR team, and these things are super rare as a genuine car. I used to have a 70.
Yeah,
Cuda,
okay. Yeah.
done as an AAR clone. It was really cool. So I love these things, man. They're super tough, and you don't see them come up for sale very often. So that's in this auction. We'll have a quick look.
Oh, the big K truck, mate.
Oh, you love the K truck, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I love the K truck. You're right, bro.
Yeah, bloody.
Super clean, man. K10. You never
Just
see
give us
these things in a 4x4 short bed.
Yeah, that's my shoulder, so she's sitting pretty high.
She's big, man. She's cool. And these things just don't come for sale, man. We get a lot of C10s in Australia that come over, but you never see a K10 in a short bed like that.
No.
And that's a super, super clean one. Really nice.
Very, very tidy.
We actually bought that truck in at Barrett Jackson in January, man. So it was a cool one to go over.
These are actually 33-inch tyres. It looks like it skipped leg day, this car, but it's got that
massive,
much lift. It's definitely a tidy car.
Got a cool Trans Am, 400 Trans Am, 76 Trans Am hiding in the back.
I'll let the cameraman go down there.
Plus an F truck. We're going to do some things too.
Yeah.
This one sitting here is a 55 Chevy Bel Air. This one's owned by Timmy Zhu, world champion boxer Timmy Zhu. We sold that car to him a little while back. But looks super classic. Underneath that thing's full resto mods. LS1 V8, late model transmission in it, electronic control transmission, aircon, Dakota gauges, all upgraded suspension, all the gear.
LS the world, eh?
LS the world, brother. You know it.
Yeah.
Really nice C3
Stingray,
Chevy Stingray. Super tough Chevelle in the back, man. Another 70 Chevelle.
Yeah, bro. I love that car.
That's a massive stroke, big block, big blower on it, like 1,000 horsepower. The wheels on E85. That's the least they
Actually,
can make.
I can smell the E85 scent in here, eh?
It's cool, man.
Yeah.
65 big block, 4-speed side pipe C2 Corvette. So first year for the big blocks.
Yep.
Real nice 40 coupe in the back. And next to that, a really nice 36 Ford hot rod.
Yep.
These two Mustangs, super cool, man. They're both really nice cars. The first one here is a 70 Mach 1.
Oh, is that a blower?
That's a blower. Have a peek at that through the...
Yeah, you can see the little pulley.
So it's got a late model 290 Boss quad cam V8, fully built like all forged internals, Eaton blower on top of it, big brakes, all upgraded suspension, Dakota digital gauges, all the stuff, man.
Yeah,
it's a full rotisserie build, really cool car. And next to it is a 67 Mustang, full custom build by Southern Rod and Customs.
Yep.
347 auto, all upgraded suspension, really, really nice in its painted body.
Very
Bunch
tidy.
of cool hot rods over the back, man.
Bubble top, is it?
Yeah, man, this thing's really cool. So this thing it's a tribute, but it's a factory 62 bubble top, which was really rare.
Yeah.
So the normal bubble top stopped in 61, and then there weren't many cars that were fitted with bubble tops in 62. And this is one that was, and it's been done as a tribute to Rex White, who was a NASCAR driver. He won the championship in 1963, I believe, or 1960. Not a NASCAR expert, but he won one, and this car was actually displayed in the NASCAR Hall of Fame in the US. Rex White drove it at a promotional event at one of the big races in Atlanta, I believe. But super cool history. I'd
hate to roll one of these cars. I don't know if you
do.
It looks a bit aggravational, this roll cage.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, back in the day.
We've got a bunch more cars to see here, but should we stick our head downstairs and have a look down there? What's going on? You want to have a quick peek at the workshop?
Let's go for a look, man. Oh, the Demons.
Oh, we'll sneak a quick peek at these cars on the way back. We'll stick our head downstairs quickly, man. A couple of really nice little hot rods here.
You'll love this.
See the boys in the workshop.
Yeah.
We're surprised then they don't know we're coming.
You can smell the 85 in here
too. So we'll do a real quick whip around here. The boys got a lot of projects going on.
Yeah.
64 Lincoln Continental convertible. You know I like these things.
Yeah, you got one, eh?
The boys are building this thing right-hand drive. It's got a blown Coyote under the bonnet.
Actually, I think last time I was here, it wasn't painted.
It's come back from paint now.
Good.
Super nice. Little Nova's going to go in this auction, so we've got a few tough little Novas in this one. Boys are doing some work on a roll racing Commodore here. Little 32 is going to be in this auction. So really nice show car 32 Roadster, all chromed out and nicely done underneath.
Yeah, very nice.
So it's in this auction. Got a couple outside, the late model GDS Coupe and the GXP Club Sport are going to be in this auction. And then there's a bunch of projects here. We won't go too much into them. We've got a single spinner.
This is top secret. This is Ben's car.
XB,
no,
this
really.
is, yeah.
It's
This is
tough,
Benny's
eh?
XB Coupe. It's in the build. It's got a Coyote with twin turbos going in it.
Hey, bro.
Really nice little hot rod. The boys are building here, doing some work on the Challenger and a LaSalle, 39 LaSalle, I believe. But we'll shoot back up and
Yeah, let's go up and have a look.
get out of the boys' way. Some nice modern muscle as we walk up here, mate. I know you spotted that Demon there.
Yeah.
840 horsepower.
Yep.
It's a wild bit of gear. But we've got some other pretty
And that
special
Camaro
stuff here.
too,
Oh,
that-
man, the
that thing
Camaro's
hammers,
super
eh?
cool. So obviously we've got them all jammed in here, man. They're
Yeah.
cars everywhere. I won't go into every one of them because otherwise the video will go forever. But Barracuda Formula S here is a really nice full resto car. This thing's actually super special. So this is a
We'll
2017
get out of the way.
Yenko Camaro.
Yep.
They only built them in 2017, this model, and they're 800 horsepower, run a Stroker LT motor in
Yeah,
them.
right.
So 6.8 litre Stroker
Super
and
rare,
supercharged.
Yep.
800 horsepower. They built 48 of these in the world. This is the only one known converted to right-hand drive.
Yeah, right. So it's a
Super rare
very,
car,
very
man.
special car then.
It is.
So Yenko, just it's like HSV is the Holden sort of thing?
So Yenko, yeah, very similar. So Yenko's kind of like Carroll Shelby is to Ford.
Yeah.
Don Yenko was to Chevy in the
Yep.
day. So you'll see we've got some Yenko
Yeah.
sort of cars here as we go around. It's part of a collection. We've got the guy who was riding some of the Yenko stuff. But Yenko is kind of the Shelby of GM back in the day. Fitting, they had a dealership like Shelby did, and they were putting high performance gear and upgrading some of those muscle cars.
Okay.
2018 Dodge Demon here, so yeah, 840 horsepower,
Yeah, no.
factory drag car essentially, street strip car. Wild performance figures on these things.
Oh, they're
man.
just, they're just such a tough looking
Off
car
their head,
too.
man. Yeah, and they sound
so
good. Actually, this Yenko is cami as. You'd love the sound of that.
Yeah,
idle,
righto.
man. It's super cami, really cool. Got the 22 Corvette. So these things are a jump forward in technology, man. Very supercar in their mid-engine
Is
sort
it
of
a
platform.
Z06? No.
No, it's a Z51
Yep.
3LT trim level. But yeah, super quick car, really fun. Well, I could see that in my garage, that one.
Yeah.
Eleanor. So everyone knows Eleanor, man.
Yeah.
That one's a really nice one. Those things can be built to heaps of different levels. Justin Hills from Hills & Co. did the paint and body on that and did the build on that car. It's a factory S code 390 car. It's now got a 445 Stroker FE big block in it, which is cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, heaps of really nice gear in it. Painted body's really nice, and it's right-hand drive, which is super cool.
This must be like the Warner Brothers lineup. Or
This
something.
is the movie car
Yeah,
line,
that's
man.
what I was saying, yeah.
We got the Bandit themed, I guess, 85 bird here. So this thing's full pro touring build. Like, to look at it, looks really cool. You'll notice the LED lights, the bigger wheels. You'll see some bigger brakes in there. It's got a cammed LS under the bonnet.
Yeah,
LS
LS
the world, brother. An auto, really nice full custom interior inside. So, and the tail lights in this thing are really rad. It's got LED sequential tail lights. So you put your foot on the brake and they
They're
go
like Kit
outwards and
Knight
stuff.
Rider.
Yeah, super cool. Dukes of Hazzard, man.
Yep.
So, General Lee Tribute, 1969, Dodge Charger. This thing's got a tough build, big block 512 cube
Yeah, right.
Mopar
big,
V8 in it. 727 auto, 9-inch under the back. But yeah, the old Dukes of Hazzard, really cool, nice build one. Some special stuff here in the middle we probably don't want to overlook either.
Chevelle.
So it's a bit hard tight in here. We'll see if Lukey can capture it. But so this first one's a 62 Chevy Bel Air bubble top. So again, like the NASCAR was, bubble top super rare. This is a 409 car. It's actually got a Lamar Walden build. He's the godfather of the 409 in the US.
Yep.
It's got a Lamar Walden built 540 horsepower 409 in it with dual Z11 code, which is super rare, high performance carb setup on it. Really, really cool car. This thing was runner-up muscle car of the year at Good Guys in 2016 before it came over to Australia. Full high quality build, really, really special car.
Yep.
1970 Chevy Chevelle. So this thing's rad, man. Matching numbers, 454 4-speed car. Fathom blue with white trim inside it, but 70 SS Chevelle,
Yeah, and
4
tough
cow
as.
induction hood, 4-speed. I can see you banging some gears in that bad boy.
Yeah, I think we could, mate. I'm just pretty impressed how you like remember all the stats of everything.
Oh,
mate.
it's our job, man. We love it. So it's yeah, we're into that stuff.
Real statistician, you are.
A couple of really nice little Novas here. Both got fatties in them.
Yeah.
Both big block cars. Both really nice full builds. This one's a Yenko Juice clone and a Yenko clone here. But yeah, both really nice high quality builds.
What's this, 69?
It is 69 Chevy Camaro. So it's a Yenko clone. I've actually got 2 Hugger Orange 69 Yenko clones in this auction.
Yeah, okay.
This one's got a 496 big block in it. It's got a bunch of suspension upgrades on it, nice set of wheels and stuff on it. But really neat, really neat Yenko clone, Hugger Orange
nice
69.
Shape, I like the 69 front end.
They're rad, man. They're cool. And then over this side, we've got a 68 Roadrunner. So genuine Roadrunner, in violet is the name of the colour. Air grabber hood, which is a cool option on these. You press a button inside the car and that
pops it up.
Yeah, pops up on vacuum.
Yeah.
But factory 383 matching numbers, 4-speed car.
Oh,
you like the shifter in this thing? Have you seen the pistol grip shifters in these things?
Oh, yeah, that's sick.
That's cool. Yeah, full redneck. We love it.
Yeah. Matches the mullet, eh?
HT Bathurst Monaro.
Yep.
So, yeah, 350 Bathurst car. They do some trick things in these, actually. When we sold this car to the current owner, it's been part of his collection for a few years now, but in these cars, there's a cool story with these things. When they homologated them for Bathurst, they were running out of brakes at the end of the straight.
Yep.
I mean, you've driven Bathurst, you know what it's like there.
Yeah.
But at the end of the straight, they were running out of brakes. So what they did is they put a note out to all the dealers. They wanted to cut little vents in behind the bumper to feed cool air to the brakes. So in all the cars that were produced, they actually went and like gas axed out these vents and folded them really crudely. But that's one of the ways you can tell it's a genuine Bathurst car.
Yeah, okay.
Is it's got these crude sort of vents in
Oxy
behind the bumpers that
Yeah.
they did really last minute to homologate it ready for Bathurst. So really cool story in those cars.
Oh, HZ?
HZ, man.
Yep.
Yeah, you got it. HZ GS 4-door. So again, really nice full resto car, man.
Bit tighter than my old beast, but
It's super
very,
nice,
very tidy,
man.
yeah.
The guy did a full resto on this. It was his late brother's car, and he passed away too soon, man, unfortunately, and quite suddenly.
Okay, no good.
They decided to build this car as a tribute to him, and you know they really did him justice with the quality of it, man. It's a super
it's
nice,
very,
really
well
optioned car. Another Hugger Orange 69 Yenko tribute. Twins. This one has a little bit extra going on. So this has a lot of really correct parts on it for a Yenko. Even like the diff cover's got SYC Yenko cast into it. Under the bonnet, it's got a genuine aluminium block 427 Yenko engine with the Yenko cast in the front of it.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Super cool. Not a real Yenko car from the factory or from Yenko, but next best thing.
Here we go.
Here's your lineup of some Tiranas, mate. So this Tirana, I had some people come in the other day like, oh, I got a few Tiranas. They're not just Tiranas.
No,
These things are special.
This thing's a bloody superhero for sure.
So this thing is definitely one of the Aussie heroes in our auction this time. So this is an A9X, but it's not just an A9X. Its PSN, or production sequence number, makes that the first A9X down the line, build number 1.
That's insane,
So crazy, man. They built 405, I believe, total A9Xs. 100 of those were hatches, 305 in sedans. That's the very first one down the line. Really special car. So yeah, it's going to auction, man. Been part of the guy's collection. It's broken records at auction twice before for an A9X sedan. So it proves that it's the one the collectors want, right?
Oh, mate. So when you say it's press car, that is the one they use for the brochures and that?
That's it, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, it's the one that they gave to journalists to drive. So there's actually some cool documentation with this car that proves it was the first one down the line. Yep. And also of it in like old magazine articles from like 1978 where they're driving the car and there's pictures of this car and they're doing reviews of it and stuff.
Sick,
so
man.
yeah, really cool. It's a Holden press car and build number 1.
That's insane, eh?
This is actually a genuine SLR 5000.
Bit of a toughie.
It is, man. Yeah, really cool colour. Factory Barbados green. It has been rebuilt as a toughie. It's got a big set of meat under it and flares and all that stuff. Tough engine under the bonnet. And then we've got an L34 Tirana.
This is beautiful.
So this is kind of what it kicked off a bit of our big lineup we got in this month. So this is a genuine L34. It is running at no reserve. A very good friend of ours and has a nice collection of cars. Said it was his car, said he's happy to run at no reserve. This is L34 number 9.
Yep.
So it does have a really cool high nickel 308X block, which is a bit special for this car.
Racing block, is it?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, high nickel for racing. We believe it was a race car originally, when it was sold new. Has been rebodied, this car, but I think it was probably rebodied when it sort of ended its race career and became a road car.
Yep.
But we have noted that all in its description, but it is definitely matching numbers, correct engine for the car, correct trans, correct diff, tags are all right.
Yeah, that's cool,
super special car and running at no reserve. So, when we were building this lineup, this one was one of the first, and then we got the XY GT we saw before, the yellow ochre one.
Yep.
Or just the GT that was no reserve. Like, they're really good cars to start our lineup. And then, other than L34, you get an A9X, which is
it's wild,
the next one up. And then same with the XY GT, we've got a phase 3 GTHO. So,
I feel as though you got a mixture of like Australian toughies, race cars, American race cars,
really good American
cars.
Lineup. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I've got another genuine SLR 5000 LH, just really nice restored car, again in Barbados green. And then behind us here, which Lukey's going to struggle to get from where he is, you saw the AAR over there.
Yep.
This is a Challenger TA, so it's kind of the sister car. It's also an SEC Trans Am homologation racing model. This one's been through a full rotisserie restoration in Panther Pink. Both of those cars are 340 six-pack cars. Really
What's
special.
the six-pack? Is it like
so it's six-pack carbs, so it's three two-barrel carbs essentially on top of the engine. But they all run like black bonnets, fiberglass hoods, side pipe exhausts. Low production and super collectible, man. Really cool cars. I mean, that's just a taste, man. I've got a bunch of really high-end like HDT Commodores and stuff down the back there. Got some really nice Camaros. Broncos running at no reserve. Got genuine Sandman. Heaps of stuff, bro. But we just want to give you a bit of a taster. And what do you think? What do you think?
It's absolutely insane. Like I said, like the variety of cars here. You got your Australian icons. You got your American toughies, and like the race car, like the NASCAR. Like it's just got everything.
So we've been asking people, is this Australia's wildest auction? I've seen a lot of stuff, and we've been doing this for a long time, and I haven't seen another wilder lineup than this. We're not looking to blow our own horns there, but it's incredible that this is here in Australia.
100%, mate.
An auction at this level with this many cars and this much variety.
Yeah.
So
I just feel sorry for you having to do Tetris every day.
It's a thing, and there's more that aren't in the showroom at the moment. We've got over 80 cars. If you guys want to check them out, head to the website to see them, www.782motors.com.au, and we'll keep showing Dave some of the rest of the stuff, eh?
Right, cheers, brother.
Thanks, bro. Cheers. Thanks, guys. Cheers.